So consider this video to be a short elaboration on a topic from my Spire Site Theory video regarding what I think the role of the fake Bramblestar will be in upcoming books. The fake Bramblestar is Ashfur. I'm not here to debate that. You either know or you're wrong. So what I want to discuss is what it means now that he is a prisoner, and as an extension, will we see him get a redemption arc? Because a very interesting poll dropped on the Warriors website at the beginning of this week discussing second chances, and how the severity of a cat's crimes and the depth of a cat's remorse should affect them. Keep in mind that in the past, the website has never been shy about asking very leading questions in their articles and polls. They've hinted at the changing of the Warrior Code, which I've talked about twice now, and the polls in particular do often poke at discussion topics of recent books. Recently, we saw a cross-clan relationship poll preceding the reveal of the Bristleroot love confession, and a poll about faking a StarClan sign preceding the discussion of Hawkfrost's fake sign in Mothwing's novella. While this new redemption-themed poll can also refer to past redemptions such as Breezepelt and Skystar, I do feel that this discussion wouldn't be brought up if it wasn't still relevant. So, does Ashfur deserve a redemption? No, not really. He tried to kill a bunch of cats. But you know, Breezepelt did the same. He didn't really deserve a redemption either, but I guess he's all good now? So, for the sake of this theory, I really do want to put aside discussion on whether or not Ashfur deserves a redemption. Let's just assume the Ashfur redemption is being forced on us. What I want to do is just sort of map out what his redemption would look like, and make a checklist of everything he absolutely needs to do before it can happen. 1. He needs to give up Bramblestar's body. Veil of Shadows introduces a very emotional and desperate side to Ashfur regarding his love for Squirrelflight. While he has his agenda against code breaking, it is very clear he loses motivation when he loses Squirrelflight. He has very unhealthy and obsessive behavior that needs to go before he can have a redemption. Darkness Within is going to be a big test for him. He must give up his chance for love with Squirrelflight in order to give Squirrelflight what she really wants, Bramblestar's return. If he can give up his greed and actually work towards giving Squirrelflight a future that doesn't include him, that would show he's given up his obsession. 2. He needs to become a source of information. Ashfur knows stuff. He mentions that Spire Site told him he could bend any cat to his will. That statement alone paints a really suspicious picture of Spire Site that Ashfur could definitely play a role in bringing light to. We know Ashfur was able to take Bramblestar's ghost to the Dark Forest to tie him up, and he specifically mentions knowing about traveling between worlds. He can really lay out such important information about Spire Site or other evil forces of ghost cats at work, who the clans will need to fight in order to bring about StarClan's return. If Ashfur can betray his team and be the reason the clans have a chance to save StarClan, that's definitely worth admiration. And 3, he needs to commit some selfless and brave act for the improvement of the clans. Finally, we need to see Ashfur make a sacrifice of some sort. Giving up Bramblestar's body can't be considered a proper sacrifice since he stole it to begin with. But with the proper heroic act, I think Ashfur has a chance of being genuinely redeemed. When Needletail gave her life to save Violetpaw, she truly proved that all her past mistakes were just that, mistakes. If Ashfur was to die Spotted Leaf style in a fight against an evil ghost cat, that would 100% be a redemption, as he would be giving up everything he's ever known. But even if he doesn't die, there's still room for redemption. The connection between ghost cats and living cats is so small that I really think we're going to need some ghost cats to step up and fight. Cats like Berrynose and Stemleaf, who died recently, come to mind, but Ashfur could easily join this force too, and if he does, he can fight for his honor.